Okay, guys, this is going to be my review for Creed. This is going to be my review for Rocky Two. Rocky Two was, I think, to be honest, the best and most logical place for the story to go after Rocky One. Because after Rocky One, it's kind of left anonymous. What had happened after the fight, where I think at the end of the day they give the win to Apollo, but it's close. And at the end of the day, Rocky 1 was never about the fighting. It was always about Rocky going the distance. The theme of Rocky 1 was not inspiring you to win. Rocky was not inspiring you to win. It's inspiring you to go to the distance. What going the distance meant in terms of Rocky was getting out there and trying. Whether they're referring to Rocky and Adrian's romantic relationship, or whether they're talking about Rocky as a boxer. And this film was that logical conclusion where they expanded Rocky as a boxer and as husband, now husband, and soon father to Adrian and Robert. And I think that worked. Where I always say at the end of the day, Rocky 1 is not about some sort of big fight with Apollo. That's not the main conflict. The main conflict is Rocky's internal fight. Do I stick it out with Adrian, or do I try to become a boxer and be big? And that's the same thing with this film. Now it's even doubled that. Rocky's, thinking, do I go? Do I want to stay with Adrian? Or what I mean by stay is like really, give what I promised Adrian where I wouldn't fight, or do I go fight and then rematch with Apollo? And it just felt like what I think a lot of great sequels do, where it's not better than Rocky by no means, but it's a logical next step. It's expanding on the mythology, and while giving us something new and same at the same time. So while it's not better than Rocky, it doesn't have to be. It's still a fun and enjoyable film in the franchise. And other than probably the first Creed, my third favorite film in the Rocky franchise. So, yeah, and Apollo Creed expanding their, dynamic in this film. And but I guess I will say, I think the middle was slow, was somewhat slow, But I just think overall, I think it was definitely the logical next step, and I think it did everything it needed to do and expanded on the stuff that was enjoyable about the first film, while still giving us something fresh and new at the same time.